Hello everyone, I'm Greg Otta with FedScoop TV, and today we're at the Data Innovation Summit, and I'm talking with Kristen Honey, a policy advisor in the White House's Office of Science and Technology Policy. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to me about the innovative approaches you're driving within agencies when it comes to big data and open data.
One of the big fuels for innovation is open data. When you unlock data and make it easily discoverable, then people can have access to it, and it fuels student studies, it fuels entrepreneurship, it fuels innovation from unexpected places. It also helps combine different disciplines that wouldn't otherwise potentially collaborate. So open data is definitely one of the big fuels that we see in the innovation space.
So how are agencies dealing with just the growth of the data that they have to deal with, and how are you helping them push out that open data?
There's a website called data.gov, and that's the home of the US government data. It has nearly 200,000 different data sets from all different agencies. And we encourage all agencies to put their information there across all disciplines. So if you're looking for climate data, health data, agriculture data, whatever it is, hopefully it'll be on data.gov in a shared format. And then much more, other repositories, other information is available at a deeper level than at the agency's websites themselves. So you can kind of think of data.gov as a phone book, and a phone book of all government data that's publicly accessible or could be publicly accessible.
Outside of data.gov, what other innovative ways are agencies using open data? Because I know there's just been a groundswell from various agencies around releasing certain data that are tied to certain missions.
Yeah, just in the past year alone, there's been quite a few interesting developments with the launch of an innovation toolkit. And there's how-to and case studies and examples in citizen science and crowdsourcing. Citizen science is where anyone from the ground, bottom up, can contribute to science. And then crowdsourcing is distributed information, again, from anyone offering ideas or giving feedback. And this is all fueled, and the best practices are on Innovation Toolkit. We also have challenge.gov. So agencies are often offering prize challenges. And if you can go to challenge.gov, you can see the hundreds of different opportunities there. A recent one that was launched by USAID is the Zika virus challenge.
Interesting, okay. Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting. So even with the challenges and all the projects coming out, I know that you spoke earlier about another big project or event, the Open Datapalooza. Can you give us a little bit more details on that?
Sure. With so many things happening in open data, open innovation, fueling businesses, fueling whether it's a core part of a business model, whether it's a new startup, it's a couple people in their garage with a dog, if it's students on their projects, if it's creating government efficiencies that wouldn't otherwise be known within government itself. We want to tell the story of why this is so important for government transparency, fiscal transparency, accountability to the citizens, and then also who is using this data. So this will be an opportunity to celebrate the past 8 years of having the most open, data-driven administration that the US has ever seen. And then part of that will be putting out a call for how are people using the White House and the federal agency data, anything US government that we're producing and out there, what are the innovative applications, what are the solutions that have come out of that? So we'll be going through a process and have a lot of great TED-style lightning talks, some panels, some students, entrepreneurs. It'll be a high-energy, fun event. If you've ever seen the Health Datapalooza, we just had one, and
right.
It's a combination to connect open data and open innovation with the innovators, combined with subject matter experts. Because all this innovation, the magic happens when you couple the subject matter experts and that deep, deep understanding with alternative ways of thinking and new resources and data.
Great, great. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kristen.
Yeah.
Always good to hear about what the White House is doing with open data, and look forward to seeing what comes in the future.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, and hope to see everyone September 28th in Washington, D.C. at the Open Datapalooza.